In this episode of Corn Fed Boost, we get some progress done to the Bmangw. Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the videos. It is wonderful to have you here again as always. So please go and do me a favour, and if you could go and share one of my videos on your social media. Again, yes, I'm asking, but there's only so much I can do to get my channel and content out there. I need your guys' help as well, so I'd really appreciate it if you could please go ahead and share any one of my videos on any one of your social media platforms. It really helps a lot and it means a lot to me. So thank you very much for those that have, and thank you very much for those that do. Today, Ethel isn't the only one in the garage anymore. So like I said, the Bmangw has been pushed back into the shed, and I've got a few things to give you a rundown on this. As you can see, some stuff has happened. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing out, and then I'll give you guys a quick rundown of what's going on here. Not that much has happened, but I'll still fill you guys in quickly all the same. So just give me a second to get this shitbox out of the way. Alright, so here it is. We've got the Bmangw pushed back into the shed. I want to give a huge thank you to my friend for helping me push this thing back in. It's heavy and it's uphill and it's horrible. But yeah, we got pushed back in. As you can see, we got the donk sitting in here, and I've gone and quickly fabbed up a quick little, I mean, it's nothing special. So I've gone and fabbed up a quick little manifold on that side for the turbo manifold. I didn't film any of this. As you can see, it just goes up into the turbo there. I didn't film any of this because I just wanted to go and get it done, get the turbo placement sorted, because that determines basically the placement of everything else around it. So I just wanted to quickly, it's only just all tacked together. And I've only done the two runners. I still got that other runner there to do. But that's that's something that can happen later on. I am going to have to, you probably can't see that, there's like a piece of it has like a pocket for where the ECUs live, and I'm going to have to trim away some of that to get the dump pipe down there. But apart from that, I'm pretty happy with where it's sitting. Intercooler piping is going to wrap around here. I was going to put it out there, but I've got the turbo down quite low, so it probably won't be able to make that bend without cutting stuff up, and I don't really want to cut it up. I could put it further up and back, but I'm kind of happy with it being there, as long as structurally, like the radiator and everything, like the radiator sits in here, so I don't think it'll be an issue, and fans and everything. Nothing else here should interfere with it being there, so I'm pretty happy with it there, and that'll probably be where it lives. So my job and goal for today and this video is I want to get a quick manifold fabbed up for this side. I don't have any V-bands at the moment, so I can't finish it, or should I say, like, make it permanent-ish. So I can't do a great deal, but I'll probably make something down to here to a V-band, and then there'll be a V-band here and a small crossover, as I usually do. But yeah, that's basically where it is at the moment. I came in the shed the other night and I quickly whipped up a reverse plenum for it. So now we got, yeah, so as I was saying, I just came in the shed the other night, whipped up this reverse plenum for it. So now we have an intake manifold. I've got a throttle body there. Vacuum hose can go over to the booster. I'll work something out with the factory BMW lines. And fuel rails and injectors can probably go in, and then I can start on the wiring side, firstly by getting rid of this mess. But like I said, today my first job, I want to quickly make up just a quick little manifold, get it all tacked together, probably down to somewhere in this area. At which point I'll have to wait until my V-bands come in. Hopefully they'll be in tomorrow and I can do some more of this on the weekend, and then I can add this into the video. But for now, I'm just going to do what I can there. This outlet for the inlet, sorry, for the radiator is a little close, and I can probably cut it off and weld a bend onto it, but it's nothing I can't sort out with a bit of silicone and pipe and work my way around and out of the way of the heat of the turbo. I reckon I should be able to snake something through there, or maybe down there if I cut it short. I don't know. That's a problem for later. For now, my job is getting, oh yeah, maybe I can come down there and then forward. I'll figure that out later. And then, yeah, my job today is getting that exhaust from there to there somewhere. So I guess I'll get started on that. Alright, well, I don't know how well you can see it on this camera. It'll start to go up and over the power steering, and then it'll come down, providing there's nothing too crazy in the way. Which, looking in this area, the washer bottle is sort of here, but I can easily heat wrap this section. So I'm going to leave it here in this section of the video. I'm going to come back to it in another day when I finally get my V-bands, so then we can carry on and go around to the other side of the car. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. Just a simple log style, and should work fine. I'll see you guys once I got my V-bands. Alright, hello everyone. So I'm back. My V-bands have arrived. It's now 3 or 4 days later after I last filmed this bit. So what I want to do is I'd like to see if I can get the V-band there, or if it's going to have to come out further to clear the power steering. I fear that it might have to come out here and then V-band off. Excuse me, but I'm going to try and get it on here if I can. If not, I think this piece will have to go on there, and then we'll go around. So what I'll do, I'll probably end up building the rest of the exhaust on the car itself, just because that way then I'll know it'll fit. And then it'll all come back off. I got to break away these bits, drill through here, various other things, and then weld the entire thing. And I'll do that on the bench and on the block here. But for now, I'm going to quickly go ahead and zap this one off, get it onto the engine on the Bmangw here, and then start working from there across. Alright, so looks like we've got just enough room there to get the V-band on and off. This hose can do stuff around that, but either way, even if I put the pipe, it's still going to be a bit tight there. Yeah, so and besides, I don't want much of this pipe here, because I want it to try and kick down away from this as quick as possible. I'll have to heat wrap this section, of course. So I think what I'll do is I'll put that guy there, and then that way I can build off from there. Build it around here and down and across into that guy. So I'll get the welder fired up, hook my clamp up and whatnot, and we'll get to packing away. Alright, well there we have it. That's about it from me in this one. So I've got the plumbing mapped out basically. I know where the turbo location is, where all the pipes need to be, and now I can basically take that off, bolt it onto the mock-up block, and finish weld all of it, and then bolt it back on permanently after a coat of paint. It might look a bit close here to these pulleys, but there's still plenty of room. I've had them closer than that before and it's never been an issue. I will probably heat wrap this section, and if there's anything in the way here, this small section, I still have to weld on the wastegate and flange. I may even do it onto the exhaust housing here, but I haven't even got a wastegate yet, so I still need to order one of those, and from there I'll work out where I want it and how I want to route it, etc. But yeah, that's basically the turbo manifolds sorted. Like I said, I'll get them all off, weld them all up, give them a coat of paint, put them back on the car, and yeah, that'll basically sort that out for them. Pretty happy with how they came out. I didn't want to just come straight across here, because then it brings it up into the engine bay. It also brings the heat with it. So I wanted to sort of keep it down and low in the engine bay. Sort of makes it a bit less of an eyesore. Yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it in this video for now, guys. In the next one you'll probably see I'll go through drilling each port out and then final welding. I might just do like a time lapse of that because it is rather tedious and boring and it takes forever. But yeah, again, I'm pretty happy with how they've turned out. They'll perform pretty well, more than enough for what I want to make out of this thing. Maybe the next owner wants to make a bit more. They'll still be suitable for 100 or more horsepower, maybe even 200 more than what I'm trying to make out of them. But they'll far exceed the capabilities of this factory L36 bottom end anyway. Yeah, anyway, progress is happening. Like I said, we've got the intake manifold, that's turbo manifolds now done. From there it's just oil plumbing, and I can start hooking into wiring, which I'm not looking forward to at all. I have to cut out a bit of that section of the tray thingy there for the dump pipe. Can't remember if I mentioned this earlier in the video or not, but yeah, that tray bit might get in the way, so that's a problem for future me. I can get out the injectors, fit the injectors in the rails. Actually, I need to find, I'm just going to use a factory fuel rail. Might use those aluminium ones I got there, I don't know. All this stuff I've got to work out. But yeah, I can do things like fit the injectors in the rails, fit the rails to the manifold, bolt the upper half of the plenum down permanently, put a throttle body on it. I've got to get coils and other bits and pieces, so I'm going to be on the hunt for a factory DFI module and bracket and set of coils. If anyone has one of those really cheap, please let me know. Even free possibly, if you're upgrading. I don't know. If not, I'll ring around some wreckers and just get one from there. Yeah. pretty happy with that. They look pretty good. Anyway, I'm just rambling on at this point. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment down below if you're happy to see this shit box back in the shed. I know I'm looking forward to getting it to actually start, so I've still got to do wall bro in the tank. I'll see a video of that. Some wiring. Shouldn't be too hard to actually physically get it to start. It should only take like 3 wires to start it. But that is something I want to do a little bit more permanently when I do it, but I probably will just do a quick test fire, make sure it's going to run. Power steering line's got to be made and whatnot. Thankfully it doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult with the pump being here. Some of the factory lines literally come to this sort of area. So I should be able to sort something out pretty easily for those. Yeah, that was just a few other bits and pieces. But anyway, please leave your like, comment down below. I know I've said this before already. Please share one of my videos. I really appreciate it. It really helps me a lot. It really means a lot to me when I see the videos doing well. And yeah, don't forget, unleash the boost. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.